I have the RBK50 set with the RBR50 router and the equally sized RBS50 satellites, and this is a pretty exact fit. It's made from decent enough metal, given what the Orbi weighs. Installation is standard DIY stuff. They provide screws and drywall anchors, but I only required one wood screw into a stud. Your mileage may vary. The mounting plate is 2.5 inches high and just under 6 inches wide, with the mounting holes half an inch in from the sides. The bottom has openings for ventilation and to squeeze in 4 Ethernet cables and the power cord. There's still enough room to push the power and sync buttons. For what it is, I think it's about $5 more than it should be. But it's an easy solution to a first world problem. The quality seems pretty good. Nice gauge metal so it's sturdy. The paint on it also seems pretty durable. Might be powder coated. It has a spot to feed the wires through, so that's good. It holds the Orbi well and there's no chance of it falling out. I was trying to choose between this one and the clear acrylic/plastic ones. I felt like those could eventually break, so I went with this, which at the time, was also cheaper. The only thing I didn't like was the screws and wall anchors it came with. They probably would have been okay, but over time may not have held. I used some toggle bolts instead and it's not going anywhere. Ever. Overall, I would definitely buy again if I needed to. Mine is mounted in a closet where my water heater also is. It's always out of sight and works fine. But if you routed the wires neatly, the bracket itself is nice enough that it's okay to be visible. Good quality metal holder with access holes. Much more stable than plastic. Barely visible from a distance. Holds the Orbi perfectly. Made of metal, not cheap plastic. I used 2 drywall screws which hold it sturdy on the wall. I copied the idea of an earlier reviewer, Tuscan Jackson. I drilled a hole in the middle of the mount and connected it to the top screw of the electrical box. Unlike the other reviewer, I just had a standard white plastic switch plate with only the middle screw exposed holding the plastic plate onto the electrical box. So I drilled a hole near the top of the plate to match up with the screw behind it holding the top portion of the outlet in the wall behind the plate. Bought a longer 1.5-inch outlet plate screw and secured the mount to the top of the plate with that longer screw and some double-sided tape to ensure there was no tipping. Works great and no holes in the wall, etc. Good, solid product that is much sturdier than the other plastic mounts. They are all a bit overpriced but no regrets. My Ethernet cable is exposed in the photo, but I intend to run it behind the wall soon. Love the 3-unit Orbi system, by the way. We have a 5,600 square feet house and this is the only system out of 5 I tried, routers, extenders, the Euro, etc., that covers the entire home with a solid Wi-Fi signal. Great wall base for my Orbi AC3000, strong material, look nicely, better signal around the house, also best air cooling around for router/satellite. Click link in description for more reviews.